I have a particular, very ancient, seminal gaming memory. It was at my grandparents' house, in the computer room, where they had a Windows 98 desktop with a big old chunky CRT monitor. I think this game came from a compilation disc of 101 games, mainly freeware things from around that time period, but I can't be 100% sure. This game was Blob Factory. Recently, I tried to look it up, searching Blue Blob game first, which didn't return proper results and had a whole bunch of other things. Secondly, Windows 98 Blue Blob game, and after scrolling for a bit, there it was, replete with a bunch of YouTube gameplay footage. A quick bit of history. It was made in 1996, coincidentally the year I was born, by a certain Jeremiah Golden for the Windows 3.1 operating system. Evidently it still worked on the later OSs that I happened to play it on. There's very little story, most provided by text, but basically you're a blue blob relaxing in your hot tub when something goes wrong. Someone interrupting self-care time. Relatable, right? It's a deceptively simple side-scroller, and like all games of its time, is way harder than it looks. Even now I struggle to get past level 2. The pixel art is cool, especially the cute little enemy wind-up robots. Its comforting aspect reminds me a little bit of the equally great but much more complex Cave Story, which I played a bunch of in high school. And you can still play it, which is great. The Internet Archive is a fantastic initiative aiming to preserve many pieces of internet media before they become inaccessible by newer operating systems. It can be run on a DOS emulator via their site. I'll pop the link to it in the description if anyone's interested. I can't say if Blob Factory affected my later gaming and media tastes. Pushed me toward the weird sci-fi stuff that I'm into? Perhaps. And I still play a lot of platformers today, and I love pixel art, so maybe. But rediscovering it for a little while was a lovely trip down memory lane.